AITA for telling a woman that her boyfriend isn't attractive? I, 17 am a waiter for a restaurant, and halfway through my shift this couple sat down, and I went over to take their orders. The entire time I was getting their orders, the woman was giving me a death stare. I tried to ignore it best I could. Soon after, I brought their food out and was asking if I could get them more drinks. Refills. ECT. After I was done talking, the woman sat up and said, "Can you stop flirting with my man?" My response was what you could imagine. Just a very confused face. She then said, "I don't care that you find him attractive, but you don't need to be all over him." At the time it was June, and I was wearing a pride pin, so I guess that's why she thought I was hitting on him. I forgot I was at work, so with a disrespectful tone I said, "I don't find him attractive at all, and I'm in a happy relationship." I then looked at the guy and said, "Not all women act this way, mate." And I walked away after that and only came back to their table when they were ready to pay. Funny enough, the guy ended up leaving me a huge tip. So AITA? NTA. She was so out of line. And he left you a tip, so clearly he was supporting your actions. Also, you said, "I don't find him attractive," not, "He's unattractive," which I think is quite an important distinction. You're expressing personal preference and not trying to impose an objective judgment. NTA. I had a similar thing happen to me. Was working as a hostess. We were a pretty big, popular place and wait times could go to 2+ hours. So we had a machine that one of us would just keep walking around the restaurant, doing rounds and sending info on this machine back info to the main desk whenever a table was free for being seated at. At some point I noticed a lady looking at me evil eye. My next time around noticed it again, went to the table cause I am thinking they haven't been helped. She needed something and was annoyed no one was coming to the table. She curtly told me they want nothing from me and I was like, okay fine whatever. Kept doing my rounds. Next time around, she completely lost it, told me she was sick of me coming around just to take a look at her man, that he is there with her and I need to back off and never come near their table again. But like, loud, and way more words, and cursing was involved. I was standing there stunned for a sec, but didn't say anything. Just kept doing my rounds. I was dreading come back around to their table. And yup, she had her eye out for me. And as soon as she saw me, got in my face and lost it. So like, I am not emotional. I am beyond chill and nothing ever gets to me boot. I was a single mom. Broke AF. Working double shifts nearly every day. Exhausted and I just broke. I just burst into tears. Not me at all, but I am standing there crying. My manager races out to see WTF is going on. All he knew was I was standing there in tears with this woman screaming. He took my device, told me to go take a break, and I dipped. Apparently, after I left and she's going off about how I keep coming around to check her man out. He held up the device and told her I was doing my job checking tables. Told them to leave immediately. She started going off on how they'll never come back and he said they better not cause they were now banned. I feel sorry for the BF. He looked like he wanted to dig a hole and crawl right into it from the time she was just giving me evil eye. But not that bad. He chose to date her after all. NTA. You just trying to do your job. And considering the guy left you a big tip, he didn't seem upset by your comments. The GF just seems really insecure about the relationship. NTA. Insecure woman is going to find herself single soon enough. NTA. You didn't put him down at all. All you said was you don't find him attractive. People who think others are always flirting with their so are insecure. NTA. seeing as how the man tipped you well. He was not offended that you didn't find him attractive. So doubly NTA. Sometimes in restaurants you almost have to drop the purely professional interactions if the customers aren't allowing you to be. Other customers around aren't going to complain for you sticking up for yourself. NTA. You didn't say he wasn't attractive. You said that you didn't find him attractive. Different things. And after what that complete hosebag said to you, the comment was deserved. And hooray for the guy being super cool about it. Your response to him was priceless. NTA. NTA. Sounds like the woman is insufferably insecure. And her BF has been dealing with her behavior for a long time. His generous tip makes me think he's moving toward ending things with her. There's some slippage between the title of your post and what you actually said to her. There's a difference between saying you don't find someone attractive and saying they aren't attractive. The first admits of subjective preference, while the second doesn't. Still, I'm unsure I would have done any better in your position. You might feel assholish for saying what you did, but it's fairly mild in response to what this person accused you of. NTA. Babe is insecure ASF. Thinking anyone flirting with him. Pride pin just means you're an ally. Doesn't necessarily mean you're gay. Plus who gives a rat's fart? I'm cackling ATM for what you said. NTA. He was as sick of her garbage as you were. NTA. She was extremely rude and presumptuous. NTA. Her insecurity is her own problem. NTA. You were just responding to her accusation. NTA. Would she have said the same thing if a woman was serving them? Weird behavior from her, but you handled it well. NTA. Good job pointing out how much she sucks. 2. I always advise my servers to stand up for themselves when being disrespected. Bahahaha. NTA. NTA. By the way, you are hilarious. Tears of joy. NTA. Wonder if he's bi, so she worries about other men around him.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. AmITheAsshole is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.